Come on, let's get it. Good. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. We out here just bringing out this word. You know, we got some stuff for y'all if y'all need it. We're going to bring out this truth. You know, some knowledge of who we are. You can feel free to come, get your questions answered, you know, or you could just sit and listen to this word. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we living in some times, as you can see, where it's like it's not a lot of help for the people, you know, and it's a reason behind that, you know. It's a reason why, you know, things are the way that they are. You know, we sitting right across from this church. Yeah, they got some good works that they doing, you know, but it's time that, you know, we give some knowledge to our people about, you know, why things are the way they are and how we can better ourselves as a people, you know. Let's open up this word with let's go Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 20. Let's go to Isaiah 30 and 20.
The book of Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 20.
Uh-huh.
And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity.
So he give you the bread of adversity. You out here going through some adversity, right? Uh-huh.
And the water of affliction.
Uh-huh.
Yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
Yeah, because your teachers, you have to go and visit them at some place, at some big mega church, right? And they just kind of want the people's money, right? But now he's saying, look, he's going to give you some teachers that you're going to know about, right? Bring that out.
But thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
So your eyes shall see your teachers. So right now, that's what you're seeing. We out here to teach you some understanding about who we are as a people, these 12 lost tribes of Israel. You know what I'm saying? So we pray that this hits your ears and that it help you. You know? Because when you see this right here, this is the atrocities that's been happening to our people by a particular people, you know, running this earth. Through your entertainment, you know, through Hollywood, through the music industry, your education system, right? In this place, America is called Babylon the Great in the scriptures, you know. This is the place of our captivity as the 12 tribes of Israel. You know, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, you know, they know the history of who you are. They taught you that this is just some religious book, that it's an option, but what's going on in government, what's going on with their politics is religion, right? So let's go to Jeremiah chapter 51. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 50. Start at verse 3, King.
It's the book of Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 3.
Uh-huh.
For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her.
Against Babylon. That's what this chapter's going into, right? Uh-huh.
Which shall make her land desolate.
Which shall make the land desolate. Destruction coming to America. We can see that it's just falling apart day by day. Especially since 2020, right? Keep it going.
And none shall dwell therein.
Uh-huh.
They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast.
Uh-huh.
In those days and in that time, saith the Most High Power.
Uh-huh.
The children of Israel.
The children of Israel, that's who we are, right? Through your bloodline. They'll tell you it don't matter. But no, there's a reason why you still here through all our destruction, right? For the past 2,000 years, though. They'll tell us it's okay 400 years, but no. You went from Israel, right? From them calling yourselves Moors, right? Now you calling yourselves, then you went from Negro to now you just black, right? Keep that reading, keep going.
In those days and in that time, saith the Most High, the children of Israel shall come.
Hey, you can hand him out. Uh-huh.
They and the children of Judah together, going and weeping, they shall go and seek the Lord their God.
Uh-huh.
They shall ask the way to Zion with their faces thitherward, saying, come and let us join ourselves to the Lord in a perpetual covenant.
This is a perpetual covenant. That what?
That shall not be forgotten.
So this is a perpetual covenant, right? Between our people and the Most High. That we come back to law, statutes, commandments, right? That he'll heal us. Keep going.
Verse 6, my people hath been lost sheep.
This say his people being lost sheep. This say his people being scattered all throughout the world, right? You see the slave ships, right? Uh-huh.
Their shepherds have caused them to go astray.
Our shepherds have caused us to go astray as a people, right? Everyone that was over you done just took money in these church houses, right? Slavery, all these different things, and now it's even affecting other nations in these times because the devil against all of mankind. So we're not just up here just preaching. This is knowledge right here. This is truth. We brought the history for you through through the Spirit of the Most High. Keep going.
They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill.
We done been all throughout this earth as a people. You done been scattered worldwide, huh?
They have forgotten their resting place.
You forgotten your resting place, which is Jerusalem. And they over there fighting for a land that don't belong to them, while the real Jews is out here right now, outside in these tents and don't even know who they are, right? So-called Hispanics, the tribe of Issachar. Native Americans, tribe of Gad. So-called Negroes, the tribe of Judah, Levi, Benjamin, right? We got the history for you. Keep it going.
Verse 7. All that found them have devoured them.
All that found us have devoured us, right? All that found us have devoured us, And what they say?
And their adversaries said, we offend not.
They say that they offend not. Why?
Because they have sinned against the Most High.
Because we sinned against the Lord, right? So 70 AD, you lost your homeland. 70 AD, put it in your phone if you got one. 70 AD, you lost Jerusalem. You were scattered through Africa. They caught you in Africa, took you in Rome, right? Portugal and Spain, you was calling yourselves the Moors, right? You was calling yourself the Moors. Now you don't know who you are, right? And this ain't no hate speech. You know, we teach it to all people. This ain't no hate speech. Every Israelite that you see with fringes don't teach the same thing. You must know that. Some of y'all have heard this doctrine, right? Oh, those are the Israelites, right? Keep it going.
The habitation of justice. Even the Lord, the hope of their fathers.
The hope of our fathers. And right now, who done held on to this Bible longer than us? Not them. Not the sons of Edom, not the sons of Rome running your America. It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. Go to Ezekiel chapter 35, right? They done destroyed us with the music, the dope, everything. And they'll come out here with their Bible and say, they'll give you some food. People got good work, but they ain't telling you why. They not telling you why. Bring that out.
It's the book of Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying,
The word of the Lord came to Ezekiel saying what?
Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
Set thy face against Mount Seir, right?
And prophesy against it.
And prophesy against it and say what?
And say unto it, thus saith the Most High Power.
Thus saith the Most High Power.
Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee.
So the Most High is against the leaders of this earth, right? If they cared about you, why they make it so hard to get by, right? They say you got to get an education, right? Then they hit you with inflation. Now you in debt behind the education, right? Keep it going.
And I will stretch out my hand against thee.
Speaking of the sons of Edom, right?
And I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate.
Why?
And thou shalt know that I am the Most High. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
They've had a perpetual hatred.
And hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
They have shed the blood of the children of Israel, and the children of Israel don't know who they are. You got them talking about free Palestine and pray for Israel, but the world don't know true Israel being scattered on the slave ships. It's in the Bible, right? So it's important that you know who you are, right? Because then you don't fall for the programming and the poison, right? Keep it going.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, and in the time of their iniquity that it had no end. Salakia. In the time that their iniquity had an end. Verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Most High Power, I will prepare thee unto blood.
He said he will prepare them unto blood. It's on the back of your dollar bill, right? New World Order. It's on the back of your dollar bill, and it's in the Bible. Why they not telling you? Because they got you just saying, oh, no, just let us show you this image, right? This is Jesus. They didn't tell you in the Bible Jesus coming back to war because they not reading this book. This King James Version, right? Keep it going.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Most High Power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast hated blood, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
So blood will pursue them, right? Because of what they've done to the children of Israel. Fighting over land, pray for Israel. Does anyone even know or even looking for true Israel? Are they even looking for true Israel, right? Let's go to Matthew 18 and 11. Go to Matthew 18 and 11. We bringing you Bible, right? So yeah, it's good works in all nations, right? You got some righteous people coming out here, you know. They helping you with some food, right? all praises to the Most High. Righteous people from all nations. So we just teach this so you know the leaders of the nations that's doing this wrong, right? Out this Bible. Everyone you see with these fringes don't teach the same thing. Bring that out.
The book of Matthew chapter 18 and verse 11.
Matthew 18 and 11.
For the Son of Man is come to save that which was lost.
So he's come to save that which was lost, right? What was lost? Let's go back to Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 7.
Book of Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 7. All that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord. The habitation of justice, even the Lord of hope of their fathers.
Now go to Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 7.
The book of Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 7. Concerning Edom.
Concerning the sons of Edom.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman?
There's no more wisdom in these days. Every week it's a new story, right? It's a new story on CNN, right? What's going on? Trump and the tariffs. Vote this, vote that. That's entertainment. We coming out the Bible. Go to Psalms 83. Go to Psalms 83 while the people listening. Go to Psalms 83.
It's the book of Psalms chapter 83 and verse 1.
Listen up.
Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
So God has enemies, he says. Will he be specific about these enemies?
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones.
So the Bible calls us the hidden ones. You don't know who these Israelites are. It's a big conspiracy, right? Finish reading.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
So they say, come, let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Look, we don't want them to even know who they are anymore, right?
For they have consulted together with one consent.
One consent.
They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom.
The Edomites.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites, giving you Islam, giving you modern day Christianity. The Pope, right? Whole world, the Pope, the Pope. We've been inside that wicked Vatican. Go to Matthew chapter 5. Matthew chapter 5. Bring that out, King. Let's start it from the top. Let's start verse 3.
The book of Matthew chapter 5 and verse 3. Blessed are the poor in spirit.
Blessed are the poor in spirit.
For theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness.
After righteousness.
For they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful.
Blessed are the merciful. You got to have mercy. These people don't have no mercy, and there's also some people in these streets that don't have mercy. You got to have mercy so you can get mercy from the Most High God, right? You got to clean that temple up. You got to keep these commandments. You got to be baptized, right? Start changing things in your life, right? Bring that out.
Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God.
You should be called the children of God if you a peacemaker, right? You should be making some peace with each other, right? Keep it going.
Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. Great is your reward in heaven. Let's go to Matthew chapter 25. Let's go Matthew 25, verse 33. The book of Matthew chapter 25 and verse 33. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, come ye, blessed of my Father. Come you, blessed of my Father. That's what Christ's bringing out right here, right? His Father in heaven. Inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. So from the beginning of the world, there's already been a kingdom that's prepared for some, right? You think that life was just made for us to just live how we live in it and then we're just out of here? No, it's a kingdom prepared for those that serve in Christ. Keep it going. Then shall the king,
Go ahead.
verse 34, then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, come ye, blessed of my father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was an hungered, and ye gave me meat.
And that's what those righteous people over there are doing. That's what we trying to do, right? Feed our people, right? And also get them that word. Give you some inspiration. Plant the seed so the Most High could give you the increase. And it's not over. Don't let these people make you feel like you defeated, right? All he looking for is one today. If we just get one, right? We just get one. Most High is going to be pleased with that. Keep it going.
For I was an hungered, and ye gave me meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me in. Naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and ye visited me. I was in prison, and ye came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee an hungered, and fed thee, or thirsty, and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger, and took thee in, naked, and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick, or in prison, and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
And that's what we trying to do, right? If we doing things for the people, right, the Most High is going to bless us. That's what he wants to do. So we're going to lead this for you, for our people out here. You know, we know that we're going through a rough time, right? But it's going to get better. We got to come back to the law, statute, commandments so the Most High can hear our prayers. Let's get that real quick. Let's go to Proverbs 28 and verse 9. Let's go to Proverbs 28 and 9. Because if you want him to hear your prayers, there's a requirement. Bring that out.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 28 and verse 9. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law.
So you got to hear the law of the Most High God. You got to hear the law. Why?
Even his prayer shall be abomination.
So you got to come and do these law, statute, commandments so your prayers get answered. We can't just do what we want to do. That's what they teach. You just do whatever you want to do. You can't do what you want to do and get different results. We're going to leave this here. Shalom.
Shalom.
Oh, wow.